That. We should invite all of our exes.
Great idea.
No, because think about it. When it's that packed, you might just run into them.
Now that's scary.
All right, guys, so by the time this episode is out, we have all just went to this Halloween party that we threw. It's actually on Friday, but this podcast is coming out on Saturday. So what predictions do you guys have about what may happen at the party? And then maybe we'll have some footage to put over top. Well, first off, what time is Ryan arriving? Because I feel like Ryan could be like in there. He might be at the party for 30 minutes, or he might show up really late or forget to go.
I mean, I don't even know what to expect. I seen the flyer and I was like, wait, this is like a legit ass party.
Yeah, no, I've never thrown anything like to a magnitude where it's like hundreds of people show up. So
And you said there's gonna be hundreds, so I mean, it ain't gonna be nothing but a turn up, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm going until they tell me to leave. I think that's how long I'll be there. Parties always have that interesting dynamic of you'll be talking to someone you know, and then someone else you know comes, and then it's like, oh shit, and then that person's gone.
Yep.
And they're always fascinating to me. I love them.
And it's crazy because you can just lie to everybody. Like, you're not going to see them again. And I think I just love those moments that, like, you just don't know what's going to happen, but you just go in there trying to have a good time. You guys have your costumes picked out?
No.
There's actually a party tonight I was supposed to go to. You know what? I'm having anxiety about going because they say, oh, you're supposed to dress in something spooky.
You don't want to be some scary thing.
I don't want to do that. I want to be something dumb and stupid.
Right? They like kick you out. You're like, no, just be Scream or something, dude.
Just put some blood on that costume. What? I'm a scary Teletubby. A
I'm
zombie
a Teletubby
tubby.
that murders children.
Undead Teletubby. I'm just one of those people who is too cool for school, and like if I have face paint on or something, it gives me the heebie-jeebies, and I don't like that. Like I gotta still look swaggy in my costume
As you're wearing Tinky Winky.
as I'm wearing fucking Dipsy from fucking, as my feet look like this. Bro, I'm talking about I want to be cool and this fucking ankles look like this. But see, I would do this in the comfort with y'all.
No,
yeah.
If there's
For y'all, you know.
if there's some honeys, I can't pull up on them in this, bro.
Damn.
True. If you're trying to plot that night, it's like, who's really going to take you serious?
If you go up to someone,
And no, there's gonna be a lot of girls at all these Halloween parties. This is where they come out to go. This is where they're out and about.
no one could go up to a baddie in that
I
costume.
can. That's why I'm feeling confident because I was like, I got the safe costume
Like, that's
on.
badass. He committed a crime. Like, what?
I think Rob's is probably the worst when it comes to like, what could you say to someone that you think is cute and you're trying to play it off like, hey, you're chill.
You into DC Comics? I guess that's the only thing to bring up.
Since this is going to be out a week before even Halloween, what should guys do if they want to go to a costume party, but they are looking to close the deal at the end of the night?
Maybe like a creative costume or
Like,
like a
do you
funny
think a funny costume or?
Because like Batman is the most basic shit. Like I pull up there like another Batman. I think I gotta put a
They're gonna
twist
be a
to
billion Jokers, ghost faces everywhere. Like Ryan, what was yours last year? You were like an oil painting protester.
Oh yes, I was a woke protester in England. Just stop oil
it. Those
protesting.
niche ones are funny.
Niche. Nobody does that shit.
It's
Or
gotta
like
be
what's the one
niche.
with the newspaper and you're like, I'm flashing you or something, like news flash.
Oh yeah, news flash.
But you put newspaper all around you
Or
and
like
then you
the
act like
punny
you
ones are
flash
always
them.
good.
There's one I want to do. I think I'm gonna have to get the supplies like ASAP. I think it's gonna be like I'm gonna get like a medical boot and crutches, and it's gonna be like I can't stand you hoes or something.
It's actually good. That's good.
Or I can't stand you N words or something. I might.
But it's perfect because if you can't notice it right away, you have this icebreaker where people are like, and what are you? Maybe they say it in a weird way or demeaning, and then you tell them, they're like, oh, that's actually funny.
Like people have no creativity. When it's like it's Halloween time, you can be anything, and you're a cop.
Not a sexy cop or just like a guy being a cop?
Women, I don't really care what the women.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. The girls can wear anything.
They can wear anything. They take anything and just turn it into like freaky.
No, really.
This is where like the freaks come out. Like they get
Oh, fuck.
like, oh, I can wear the skirt. I can wear the push-up bra. Like they can push the limits.
Yeah, they'd be the slutty Teletubby, whatever. I think if you're a dude, you gotta come with something funny. That's a funny conversation starter.
Yeah, because I seen a guy at a recent party who was like a fireman, but I'm like, it looks like you could actually do that.
Yeah, that's why this one is gonna be curious to see like what are the most ridiculous costumes that people wear.
What do you think is gonna be the most like worn costume this year?
That's a great question. What was last year or was when Squid Games came out? It was Squid Games. What was the iconic cultural impact with television, real life, or movies that everybody's jumping to?
You know what? You're gonna see a lot of Sinners
That's true. The
Michael B.
The
Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan Center movie came out. There'll be a lot of them. They're going to be doing the twins.
The K-pop demon hunters. I feel like you're gonna see a lot of like girls be those
I've heard of that.
characters or the guys. That thing just blew up recently. I thought like
Jeez.
that's gonna be popular.
Like any anime thing is hot. Like I think there's always going to be someone doing like a cosplay anime thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of girls or that because a lot of Asian girls in LA, they probably are going to be, oh, I'm so and so from the motherfucking anime Pokemon thing.
I'm trying to think like what TV show or movie was like exploded this year. But also because there's so much content that's put out everywhere, my brain is blanking.
Yeah, I can't think right now.
It's hard. It's hard. Like when the Squid Games came out, it was all like that first season, like that was everything. How many costumes do you think, if we could average it, the average girl that goes out to Halloween parties, how many costumes do you think they have prepared for like this season?
Multiple.
Like 10 or like 6 at least?
This is a big deal.
At least 5 to
Yeah.
6.
Because I saw one girl in her story, she has one every single day, and she's been showing it off, and she like wears it. Guess what it's gonna be today? Next slide is her costume, and then she has like her calendar where she's Xing it out. I'm like, damn.
And then you got to order multiple just in case one don't fit right.
And then me, I'm like, sometimes the costume be expensive, so it's like they gotta add a lot.
like even these are probably what, like $70?
Yeah, probably like 60 each. How much did this cost to make? Ryan's elasticity is already breaking.
And this mask,
Bro, that
man,
mask-
barely a mask.
You know what?
Hurting my eyes.
I want to grab the cover and see if it met the expectations, because I think your mask doesn't look like it's look like
No,
false
this
advertising.
mask is actually like messed up that they put it in the packaging.
This is what the package says the Batman mask is supposed to look like. Let's zoom in on that, bro. That.
All right, guys, quick intermission. I want to tell you guys about the shirt that I'm wearing right now, my True Classic t-shirt. Whether I'm chilling on the couch, on a business Zoom call, True Classic is my go-to. It always looks good and it feels even better.
True Classic makes premium, comfortable clothes without a crazy price tag. And guess what? It's working.
They've sold over 25 million shirts to over 5 million guys with 200,000 plus reviews.
Whoa.
The fit and feel, it's always on point. True Classic shirts are tailored where they should be and relaxed where they need to be. That means a nice fit up top with room to breathe. Look at that. Look at the breathe on that.
The shirts do not have that weird bunching or stiff feel to them. The material and fabric is butter soft. It's silky smooth. I mean, honestly, once you buy one, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
The guys just put me on a True Classic. I feel like this stuff could go with any fit. So now my closet's just full of True Classic, baby.
And guys, they just launched a new product line with jeans, polos, and even hoodies. Basically what you need to fill up your whole wardrobe. It's like they knew I needed jeans to match my shirts. And the best part about all this is the price. True Classic gives you top shelf quality without draining your wallet.
So do yourself a favor and skip the overpriced designer brands and throwaway shirts. You can find True Classic on Amazon, Target, Costco, and even Sam's Club.
Or go to trueclassic.com/spark to get yours directly right now. And don't forget to use this discount code to save a little bit more at checkout.
Trust me, you're gonna feel the difference. Upgrade your wardrobe at trueclassic.com/spark and you'll thank me later.
All right, back to the show.
I was just saying, like, I think Halloween, that is the time that girls put more attention, energy, effort into that more than I think anything ever.
Now it's a competition.
I'm like, if you spent as much time picking a boyfriend that would actually treat you right as you do time on your 6 Halloween costumes, you'd probably be happy right now.
Facts. End of the day, hoping this Halloween party is a success, and then
How's the ratio looking? Like,
so right now it's let me go on the thing. I have 2 apps that's being put on. One of them's called Kalo, and then there's another one called Partiful. On the Kalo app, I have 466 people approved.
Damn,
20 trying to get in right in this moment.
That's security?
And then Partiful, yeah, we got full-time security. And then Partiful link, I have 350 people. So it's about like a little over 800 that's RSVP'd.
Hey, yo.
But see, I was told by the party promoters that, yo, you want to have like twice the amount of people that could fill up the place, because so many people are going to other parties that they're not all showing up at the same time. People are constantly leaving and coming, but you want to have enough to where like, oh, there should be a line, and then it shows up.
Or they'll just accept it just so they can get
Correct.
the info
And
on
I
the
think
party.
people are just like, oh, I just want to be accepted to a party, but then they forget about it the day of. But the ratio, no, it's probably probably 60-40. There is a lot of guys, but I would say that there's a lot of honeys though. So lots of that.
I like that. I like the sound of that. Man, LA is the place to be for the parties, bro.
Oh yeah.
For Halloween.
Then I got people back home. My boys are like, take this down. Don't remind me. I can't come out there. We should invite all of our exes.
Great idea.
No, because think about it. when it's that packed, you might just run into them.
Now that's scary.
That's what I was thinking about that actually.
But imagine 2 of them come up to you at once. It's kind of a flex, because then you're like, oh, I didn't even know.
No, you invite every girl that you're only talking. You're the only girl I talk to, and you invite all of them.
That's dangerous.
And then the one girl sees one girl talking to you, and it's like, who is that? And it's like, I don't even know. She just came up to me.
Yeah, that's actually a dangerous move.
You position yourself as like the it guy at the party. Now that either ends in you getting a bottle smashed over your head, or you're like the it guy at the party.
And then I be stressed because, and it happens to me all the time at parties, where the uncool guy tries to like hang around me for too long.
Fuck.
And then I'm like, I don't know how to tell him to get away from me. And I am worried that could happen again, because that tends to happen to me where there's like, oh, it's fucking no, we met this one time, so we have 5 things to discuss. And then it's like, yo, bro, you're ruining my element, right? You're making me look uncool. And how do you kick away the guy that you don't want around you?
Be like, oh, bro, I gotta use the restroom right now.
Okay.
I always do something like that, or I'm gonna go get some food. I was gonna go get some
But
food.
then they come back, I found you again.
How was the restroom?
And then they'll try to talk to people that like I'm cool with, but like they don't really know how to interact with them, and they're just like, I'm supposed to introduce them, like, yo, get away from me. So I am worried that
Well, that's how it's gonna be. It's your party.
yeah,
kinda,
that's
right?
exactly. So there, because that's also my name on it, I am worried that there are gonna be some guys that I maybe invited, but I didn't realize they have no friends or they're not cool. But now I get to see them in this setting where it's, yo, get away from me. But we'll see.
And because it's a guy, it's never. A
No,
girl.
no. It's never. A girl.
It's always a guy.
They can come all day.
And those do pause. And
So, yeah.
those
I was saying they can come all day, like the girls could come around me, but
like you need that guy at a party to like save you if it's like kind of awkward or you don't know anyone there yet, and he's kind of yapping to you, and it's like, okay, good. But at a function like what you're throwing, where you know you're gonna know everybody there,
there's some high tier people there,
and that happened to me.
and I don't want you it up if I'm like meeting somebody or people that I've spoke to, but like now I get to have some fun.
Yeah, that happened to me at the last big mansion, Hollywood Hills. I think it might have been 4th of July, where that happened to me. I spot this beautiful Southeast Asian woman way in the back. I said, oh, I've been meaning to talk to her. And then, boom, dudes come up to me. Hey, what's good? Boom. I look at, she's gone. I said,
No, that I think that is like the biggest thing. It's when I lose out on other interactions because this dude's taking up all my time.
Dude, I was about to go talk to Fine Shit right now.
So here's my method. So it's already revealed. I'm gonna be the Terrifier. His name's Art the Clown. He's like a serial killer. I am going to wear a mask for like the first hour to kind of just maneuver through the party, and then I'll take off the mask at one point. But I'm doing that on purpose. So like I don't want to walk around and just be like talking to everybody off rip. I kind of want to just walk around as like a fly on the wall.
Nah, everyone's gonna know that's you.
it's blatantly no.
No, not nose right there. He's in the terrifying. That plan ain't gonna work, bro. The tallest guy, like.
Where's Noah? He's in a terrifier. Right there.
No, but I mean that's a good plan in theory, because it's hard though because you're the host, you know. So
Yeah,
it's
no,
like,
no,
people
no.
are gonna be looking for you regardless.
And that's what's so part of me is like I was like, I could show up at any time. I could stay.
need to
I
get-
could stay on the second floor where people can't go. Like
you need to get like 5 different people to dress up as Terrifier, and then
Okay.
they don't know.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. Because I'm going to be the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think about that. Just trying to create memories here, guys.
I want to make a video, a skit like that. Whether it's like parties for dummies or something, but there's so many, because everyone goes to these parties and everyone has the same moments of when the guy comes up to you who you don't want to talk
Yep.
to, when there's a girl standing with her friend, when you spot your ex at the thing. When the guy whose girl you took was also at the function. Like there's so many funny little specific things that happen.
Now I have this guy named Chris. So he'll just be a cameraman on standby, and we can just, if there's anything we can think of. If not, we'll just have a good ass time and we'll see.
Shifting gears here, there's something I wanted to speak about. Recently, I was traveling. I know you traveled as well recently. I have 2 pet peeves that are centered around flying in the airport. The first is, why does everyone bombard the baggage claim area? They stand right up on the damn thing, the carousel, so that when my bag comes, I got to be like, excuse me. I'm like, if we all backed 5 feet away from the thing or more, and then once you saw your bag come, you could just walk up and grab it with no hassle.
Facts.
But everyone stands right pressed up against the thing, and that pisses.
It's almost like how traffic is caused. One guy tries to get around everybody, and then you get everybody slowing down.
That's like humans just do. So like even with the airplanes, like standing up when like the door ain't even open and it's not even your turn to leave.
Yeah.
It's like,
Or like packing up your bags before the bell rings. It's like, bro, just wait till the bell rings. Like you're good. You got time. I don't know. I guess people are always in a rush, in a hurry, right? I want to be the first. I want to be the first. I want to get it done.
I want to get out of here. When in reality, it's like you're gonna get it at the same amount of time if you would have waited in the back.
And there's no, it's a luck of the draw. You have no idea the order of these luggage that are coming out.
Like if you're trying to get it quick, maybe stand right where the baggages come out and then you can grab it, I guess. But if you're all the way around the corner waiting.
So I'm just saying, if everyone took 10 steps back, we could all look at the bags that are being dropped. And if once you see yours, you make a beeline and you can grab it. No harm, no foul.
Yep.
And like you said there, you would think it's like a Olympic sport how fast people can get up when they take the fasten seatbelt sign off once you land and you've taxied up to your thing. Like,
yeah, because then you're just uncomfortably standing with your like head like that. Like you can't even.
I get mad at when the plane lands, and it happened to me when I was on the plane both times, where the people that are like in the seats further back, they like rush to the front, and then like, yo, when it's time for me to grab my bag out of the overhead, they're like, it's like I'm bothering them, but it's like, bro, you're supposed to go, like, just accept that you're in the back of the plane and you just get off and order. And then it's all jammed and cluttered, and then I'm like pushing them, like, no, I'm supposed to go out before you. But yeah, bro.
So
it's always the airport people though.
the other thing that was irritating me was I'm someone who's a slightly anxious flyer. I hate the airport and like kind of everything associated with it. And what time do I got to get there?
No, traveling can be a lot. It can be a lot.
And it's the night before, and oh, what's my alarm? And oh shit, I'm not sleeping because I don't want to miss it. So I hate the whole aspect of flying. But what further irritates me is when I will explain to someone specifically about jet lag or turbulence. I'll say, man, turbulence really just like F's me up. Like I hate it. Well, did you know that like no plane has ever gone down because of turbulence? Blah blah blah. They start giving me
trying to like break down.
They'll like tell me like something I already know, or I'll be like, dude, I don't want to deal with the crazy what's it called? The jet lag.
Okay, jet lag.
I'll say that. I'll be like, man, that long ass flight, whatever. I don't know if I can do that. They're like, well, why don't you just sleep?
You're like, bro, I tried that.
You don't think I thought about that?
That's exactly why I hate jet lag.
Oh, dude, why don't you? Oh, you have a problem sleeping? Why don't you just take a melatonin? You don't think I've tried that or thought about that?
Sir, I've taken sleeping pills and Xanax. It doesn't work.
Yeah. Well, what did you know? It's basically just like Jell-O. Like if you think about your plane in Jell-O, like if you just think about it like that. Yeah, dude, that is great as we're in the car driving right now talking about that. But when the start dropping 100 feet out of the air and the grandma next to me loses her thing and she's white knuckling the thing, the Jell-O concept doesn't really do it for me, brother. And I've heard that before. But that's just like my pet peeve where people, they mean good, they mean well, they trying to make me feel better about it. But I don't know, it's just like, you don't think I thought about that? Oh, why don't you just go to sleep?
The only thing that's actually turned my brain off is like watching a movie. I actually will get locked into the movie. I watched Get Out again and I was like, damn, I forgot how good this movie was. Now, I had an older gentleman ask me, he was like, how would you feel if it was a woman pilot on the plane? Like, would you prefer every flight, if you got to choose, having a woman pilot over a male pilot? He said, I'm doing a male pilot all day. Because he just said when stuff gets stressful, there's like chaos, he wouldn't want the woman trying to keep their cool, I guess, while the plane might be flying down.
Well, yeah, I would hope anybody in the cockpit would be qualified to do whatever, but I can see why people think that.
And people love to, I don't know if it's called like, being an idealist or, I don't know, idealism. I don't care who's up there, like, I don't care what the police officer is or whatever. Mm-hmm. Now, when shit is hitting the fan,
that's the main thing.
You want a burly, thickly built dude to fix shit out, to fix some shit.
And most of the times when I hear the turbulence, they have a very nonchalant voice, like, just experience a little turbulence right now. It'll be done in about 10 minutes. It's like, although I'm scared shitless right now, I am happier to hear somebody like kind of being as calm as they can. Versus like, oh, I'm not saying that's all what happened, but I've actually never been on a plane with a woman pilot ever, actually.
Well, I feel like if you would go into, let's say there was something, let's say there's a little.
There's got to be a reason for that, though.
Well, if there's a little bit of, I've never seen a woman pilot. Like
I haven't, and I've never been on a plane with one, so.
I've never seen one on a commercial flight like that, but I could only imagine.
Yeah, they're always the flight attendants in the little commercial.
If there was one, you would go up to the cockpit, be like, hey, is everything okay? They'd be like, yeah, it's fine.
Trainee or
the woman pilot would be like, I don't know, is everything okay?
This is like, I don't see it often, right? Like you don't see it often.
You just don't see it often.
I don't know why anyone would want to be a flight attendant. That shit sounds like hell.
In fact, people were like, yo, you get to fly everywhere for free. You get a free hotel, this, that. but half the time it's spent in the air.
I can't do that. Ears
No, I think about
popping.
that too, like the time zones where you switch from this to this. Because my thing was if every flight was like an hour or two and you're just going from state to state to state, but you get 3-4 days in between.
And you're just lonely in the hotel rooms.
But
like,
yeah.
Oh, they be.
yeah, I've heard that too.
No, that's definitely a thing.
Well, the guys are probably lonely. The guy flight attendant. The girls though.
Y'all think the pilots be going crazy?
They gotta be.
Like they have wife and family at homes, but like you're traveling with, let's say, a whole bunch of I mean, there should be loyal men, but I feel like there could be more scandals going on there because it's like, I'm out of town.
And I'm the captain.
Why do you keep taking those flights to the Philippines? I don't. It pays well.
It pays well.
They just always schedule me on that route.
I feel like you have to be just sleeping around because let's say you're even the girl. What do you put Hinge on for 2 nights if you're only in Nebraska for 2 days and then you're going back to California? Like,
Because they need needs too. They have needs and wants.
right? And how does dating even work? You're gone so much. Like, I'm too insecure for that.
I don't like how I can't see what's going on in the cockpit.
Or like know what's going on like in the now.
I would like to be informed of like if I'm up there, then the turbulence ain't gonna mess me up that much if I know if I'm with the pilot. He's like, and here we go. And I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Whereas that bitch just starts rumbling, and then you hear the ding.
I just be getting scared. Like, what if
Crash
it's
landing.
today's the day? It's that slip up. Like, everything's perfect, but like he forgot to fix the fuel.
No,
Like,
facts,
he
'cause-
just forgot, or oh, I forgot this one little. Like, I forgot we didn't make a note that the right wing is a little faulty. I don't know.
And that's why flying is so scary to people too. Is like you see these stories and wait, this plane just crashed last week. Like, how did that happen? Like, what?
And it could be you. Like, and that's when you feel the turbulence. You're like, is it me? Like,
No, I'd be like looking out the window before the plane goes. I'm like, is that good? Let me see all the screws. Okay, y'all need to check that.
Double check. If you guys got a double check.
Double check the engine, right? It's clear.
because like
we got fuel.
The captain's like he doesn't think about all the little maintenance things. He's like, well, there's 30 people to do the maintenance on the plane. What if they didn't do their job that day?
You're really trusting the person to do their job, and it might not even be.
And it's a
pilot.
full team that has to take. I don't know. Yeah.
I just want to know: is there turbulence coming? How long? How bad the bump's gonna be? Just let me see the fucking itinerary, as opposed to just ding and putting that thing on the flight
Yeah.
attendant. Please fasten your seatbelt.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how scary is this gonna be?
All right, you tell me to fasten my shit, but how, is it gonna be bad? It's the anticipation for me that I
Yeah,
personally it's rough for me.
Yeah, like fasten it. Why though? Why do you want me to fasten it? And then the pilot be speaking in their thing. You can't even understand what they're saying. It's like, what did he say? Is that emergency or not?
I was watching this thing recently. It's been a little bit of a TikTok, not trend, but thing that people have been
There's
speaking about.
too many TikTok trends.
People are making a list of the gayest things a man can do, and I heard one that I was like, "Hey, I do that," and I was just trying to get y'all's gaydar on it.
So you only did 1 out of the 10?
People have different lists.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
damn. So there's too many.
And a bunch of them, I was like, yeah, that's pretty gay. Like,
Yeah, what was the gayest one that you
the
read?
one that cracked me up was holding a coffee with 2 hands.
I don't do that.
Yeah, you
actually.
should never have to do that,
Actually,
right?
I actually
Yeah.
don't do that. Yeah, that one. Is that one you did?
No,
Okay,
luckily.
good.
And then the other one, screaming when the DJ tells everybody to make some noise.
Okay, I've probably done that a few times. What? It's for the vibes.
I feel like if you clap, like that's fine. Did you do like a woo?
Probably. I usually go for the woo.
The one that they put on here, it was showing a barber a pic of the haircut you want.
Okay, hold on.
That's all I do. I think I'm a homosexual.
Well, now that you think about it, it's like, yeah, this guy looks good. I want to look like that.
I see it. You want to look like that
But it's
guy?
like every guy has done that, though.
I'm only bringing this up because all the barbers in LA, I will always show them a picture. I'll go on Pinterest. I have a whole haircut folder. Hey, I kind of want to do something like this, burst fade, but I want it to be like this in the back. And they're like, cool, let's do it.
Yeah, that's what they even want. Like, hey, show me a picture so I can get it right.
But I was in Maryland recently and went to this barber in Baltimore. And I said, like, oh, I have a picture of like kind of what I'm looking for on my Pinterest. He said something like, oh, you look at Pinterest for your haircuts?
Well, there's some good inspo on there.
I said, what the fuck am I? What, you want me to just kind of vibe it out? Like,
Well, especially if it's a new, maybe if it's like a new style too that you're looking for, or a barber you never been to, why not show them a picture? It's not like you can be like, oh, just give me the usual. Because haircuts are like, it's an artistry, right? So it's not like,
And not everybody can do them.
not
right.
everyone can do certain things. Like, you can't go to Supercuts and get the fade with the slit, and you know what I mean. Like, sometimes you need to show the picture
should-
because what if they can't do it? Be like, okay, maybe this is not the right place.
so I would like the audience to tell me, is that gay or not? Because I've been doing that and I'm going to keep doing it.
Well, damn, no more screaming with the DJ. What if it's a vibe? Woo!
This one says, get Starbucks on the regular.
Yeah, I'm gay.
And sings campfire songs.
And I've been getting matcha before it was popular, so
Okay, this one says, sleeping in pajamas. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, like dedicated pajamas I don't have.
Like, Matt, like, you have just a whole bunch. I don't. I'm either free balling or just the boxers.
Yeah, I'm like boxers or like a white
And then I've been
beater.
watching too many TikTok videos saying you shouldn't be wearing boxers because now it's compressing your stuff, and then that's going to have health complications, and then that's where you just go down the rabbit hole of everything we're doing is going to kill us, so you can't even
And
do
the shoes
anything.
you're wearing are constricting your feet, and you need
We're
to have
supposed to
the
be
open
barefoot,
toe,
actually. You need to be
barefoot.
practicing barefoot practices.
Well, then I'm all fucked up.
bite into a glizzy with his eyes closed.
I blinked.
Oh, well, there was one that I felt recently. It was holding. I was at TwitchCon this weekend, and they're like, "Hey, you guys want to and get your swag bags over here?" I hate that term for some reason, swag bags, because you immediately lose all
swag
swag
bag.
when you grab one of those bags. But anyway, I was holding this little tote bag, and I said, "Man, I got to find a more masculine way to hold this because, or like even a basket at a grocery store, Target, whatever. Holding a basket." To me, feels very effeminate.
So what do? Do you get a cart even if you don't need it?
I will hold the basket. Like if there's nothing in it, I'll hold it not by the handles, but by the gripping it on the side. I dead ass will do
And
that.
then when it starts to get heavy, are you just holding it without the hand?
No, once it gets heavy, I'll hold it regular.
Two hands or just?
But if there's nothing in the basket, I'll hold it from kind of the side.
So now are you analyzing like everything you do in your life and seeing if it's gay or not? Or are you like hyper aware of that now?
does that make things unfun?
It just comes over me here and there when I'm in public. Oh, like this is one. This is super random. When you eat, do you bring yourself to the food or do you bring the food to you? When you drink your drink from a straw, do you bring it up to where you drink
I'd
it?
bring it to me.
Or do you?
I'd be leaning into the cup.
Gay, you're homosexual.
Yeah, I felt that.
Oh,
I'll like lean in like. "Oh."
fuck. Not the lean in suck.
Now the food comes to me because I always spill it on my clothes because I never eat it from the plate. I'm always dropping the food on me. But the drink, I do be leaning in for the drink. But I just hate paper straws though too. That always pisses me
Oh, I
off.
hate paper
that's a bit-
straws. Like, why is that still a
I
thing?
get it, better for the environment, but I'm like the fact that they're still being made. What's the point?
Like, do the turtles even care? I think they stopped caring a while ago.
Well, they even disproved that shit where it's like, well, we're saving the environment because of these straws. But the people who make the most like carbon emissions and all that harmful shit, it's like China, Philippines, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
They make like most of the terrible stuff for the environment that pollutes the oceans. So it's like, get them.
Yeah,
Let me
exactly.
enjoy my plastic straw. Go and worry about the Philippines before you start taking my straws away.
Yeah, because the paper straws will be packaged in a plastic box. Like, make that make sense.
So I went to, remember I made you guys watch that distressed clothing video where the
Yeah.
guys were showing
Yes.
the torn to
Yep.
shreds items. So they had the Distressed Fest event.
Distress.
You went?
fest.
I went. I have never had that much fun at an event in like years.
So did you have to go in your best distressed?
You would have thought that I would have went in a distressed outfit. I wanted to set myself apart and not come in something torn to shreds.
Damn.
But everyone there was in some.
How distressed were the ongoers? Like, was there anything like, oh my god, that's hanging on by the thread,
Not a lot of people wear the hanging on by a thread stuff, but they wear the beat up
just beat up,
boots that are 100 years old.
Because they're more collectible, right? The hanging by
or a lot
thread
of
pieces.
discoloring fabrics? Stuff's very discolored, maybe.
But right when I pulled up, I was like, "Oh, this is the line for Distress Fest." Like, I could tell I'm in the right place. But it was awesome. I'm looking at all these dirty ass t-shirts, and I was having an absolute ball. A kid came up to me and said, "Hey, I came here because you guys talked about that in your video, the distressed clothing. So I'm here because of you." I said, "Oh shit, what the?" He was this nice Asian guy, and once we talked a little bit, he was like, "Yeah, thanks for like I'm a huge fan of the videos," and then he kind of like bowed, like in like a traditional. I don't know what his ethnicity was.
Oh wow.
But it was like one of the most wholesome supporter interactions I've ever had.
Wow.
Because I was like, well, he was like I don't want to do it. I don't want to do the bow.
Yeah.
But it was just on some like,
Like he was Oriental, like Asian.
yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah.
It was just it was like very casual. It wasn't like he was fucking like, oh, I
You didn't make a scene out of it. You're like, okay.
I love Strawberry Park. Maybe some people who are of Asian descent could break that down for me.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that really hit me.
He respected you.
Bow sounds a bit aggressive. Like when you think of bow, you think of the.
Yeah, you do think like, yeah. How y'all feel about 6ix9ine in 2025?
He's back.
He's been popping out everywhere. Did you see his 35-part Vlad TV series?
I knew it was like 3 hours long or whatever. I haven't watched
and
it.
then he like had a members only thing where you could watch it ahead of time, but then Vlad just dropped the whole 3-hour interview yesterday, and all the comments are like, bro, the members about to be mad. Like, he did all these parts just to end up releasing the whole thing. All I'm gonna say is 6ix9ine is so entertaining. That dude is pure entertainment.
But like, he doesn't make bad music either. Like, people are so quick to hate on
I
him.
downloaded his Facts song. Now it's, you know, it's a diss track to Young Thug, and then he has the itsy bitsy spider. Like, he literally made the cover art Young Thug's logo.
I mean, a lot of the stuff he says be facts, though.
Apparently he violated something, and he could be going to prison again for like 2 years.
Damn.
Yeah, so I think I don't know if it was just like right timing that he's just popping out and getting all this stuff
Nah,
out
he's
there.
entertaining though. It's like,
But that interview, I was just laughing, man.
you
because
have to stop and watch.
especially his ops, like, he is like, to say those things and just be 10 toes on it. Like, dude, this guy is still invincible the way that I always viewed him, no matter which way he did it.
And I kind of get it now. Like, he's like laughing at them because people were saying he's a rat. Everyone switched on him. Rat. Now when other people start ratting, they pick and choose who they want to hate, right?
And he puts the spotlight on him, like, well, what about your favorite artist here? I think and then now there's even gang members that are saying if he bought his way into the gang, he's making the gang look bad because, yeah, you just let this guy buy their way in versus, like, how can you get mad at 6ix9ine snitching on somebody even if he was never true? And it's like, that says more about the gang.
I would have never expected to like him as much as I do now, because right when he came into the scene, I was like, this guy's a spectacle. Like, this guy looks crazy. But now he's funny as hell in these damn interviews.
And I caught myself, I was eating dinner the other night, and I watched all of his old music videos when he was on a rampage. The Gummo, and then the Cuda.
That was an era.
And then
bro. What the hell?
the Billy, and just the Fifi, not Fifi, the one with Fetty Wap and A Boogie. Like, when he was dropping those so back, I watched all those. Some people don't get to live through that time. I'm not saying 6ix9ine is just like almighty, but just the way that run was, he was crazy.
I did the same thing. I watched all the music videos.
Bro, they were
back.
iconic, man.
You
Because his interview does that to you. I watched his whole interview, and I'm like, he really do have all these stories. He really had all these problems with all these people, and he's completely fine, untouched. And then I go watch the music videos, and I'm like, how did he not get hurt during all these video shoots? Or me and Ryan went to one of his free Philly shows our senior year. That security was insane, bro. Like, he had some dudes that you were not going to mess around with.
Yeah, we went to the 6ix9ine concert, and some lady in the crowd gave 6ix9ine a baby, and he was like holding it. And the show was like at noon at some random place in Philly, and it was crowded, but it wasn't that crowded.
Yeah, it was like 80 people, 100 max, but pretty not as big as you thought it would be when he was at like peak.
I think it's the most hilarious thing he said out of all those interviews he was doing. And I implore the people to watch his.
The full one's out now on Vlad.
Yeah, watch it if you can. But when he said so-and-so's girl or girlfriend or whatever he's talking to, suck my dick right back there and on the balcony for $100.
I did. Oh shit! I gotta go watch it again now.
And then Charleston White like looks up at the camera when he said $100, and then Charleston's like, that's a deal. That's a steal. And I was just like, that is the funniest shit. And then 6ix9ine was like, I just told her, I was like, it's $100 is all I got for you. This is fucking hilarious.
People love that no filter, just
Yeah.
say what's on your mind. That's why he's so successful, though, too. It's like,
Somebody almost they phrased it in a way where they're like, kind of watching his life for just him is like a car that's gonna crash, and people are there to watch the crash out. So you can say like, oh, he put himself there, he's done this, that. I'm like, yeah, but it is that he has that factor to him of he's dangerous. He doesn't give no F's to the highest form. And yeah, every video, any interview he does, it gets views. That dude's still pulling in stuff. And then he just posted like a whole video of him just clowning girls that wear wigs. Because he's been wearing a wig this whole time with the short hair. But then he takes it off and takes the braids out. 2-minute unedited clip on Instagram, and like only he can post stuff like that where he's looking stupid still talk, but
he's like, y'all wear wigs because you have to. Yeah, I just can do whatever I
like,
want.
and how funny is that? He's doing it because he chooses to. Like he wanted to do the short hair look, and I thought he cut his hair. I literally was fooled. I didn't know he had a wig on.
And it's like people love to hate on him, but isn't that what any other artist is doing? Changing up their hair, Doja Cat, again, anyone, Doechii.
And then when he leans into the clownness, it's just so funny, man.
And then just people hated him a lot and didn't like him because he was a rat or whatever. But those same people are blasting Gunna till this day, right?
I really think his this is my takeaway from what he's doing. I am going to continue to absorb whatever he's putting out there, but I really think he is a genius. I think it's unintentionally so because he's just sort of this wild card crazy person. But by him saying, yeah, she asked my D for $100, I say, here's $100. That's all I got for you. Like,
Who's saying that? Yeah.
who is saying that? And I don't even look down upon him for saying something like that. In fact, you think he's even funnier because he said that.
Yeah.
Or at least I do.
He's not saying it to be funny. He's just saying it because that was a fact.
Yes.
But it's the fact that is so funny that happened.
And most people, artists, actors, famous people, try to paint themselves as this like this perfect thing, caricature of a thing. They try to brand themselves in a certain way, and then if they do something wrong, say something wrong or controversial, it's like, oh, everyone will attack them.
Yep.
Whereas 6ix9ine can say absolutely anything, and it's fine.
Yep.
Which makes him technically invincible.
Yep.
Yeah, he was saying that recently. He was like, "Yeah, I'm real. I say what I want. Everyone's lying, so they're trying to. They're scared to like go to interviews and stuff like that because they got to remember their lie. But if you're telling the truth and you live in your truth, what are you scared of?"
If Shannon Sharp was like, yeah, I had this OnlyFans girl, I told her to suck my dick for $100 under the bench, it'd be like, whoa, what the fuck? But that's because he had such a polished image and professional thing.
I mean, 6ix9ine came out of the gate with a 6ix9ine on his face and his whole body. Like, he set the bar off the jump. Like, he was wearing those outfits, like HIV, like, what were what were those outfits?
It's HIV merch.
Like,
He literally said that. It's HIV. It was like,
he was repping scum gangs. Society can't understand me. But he's like, yeah, because scum is like the bottom of the earth. And like, that was me. And I'm like, dude, like, he's like repping for the scums. Like, this is, it's an incredible, insane journey that guy's had. Obviously, happy that he's still around. But it's fun. I mean, at the end of the day, attention is currency. That guy can pull your attention. I'll see comments. It's all mixed. Like, I'll see people, why are we still giving this guy attention? And then also, can't lie, he funny AF. And you do be spitting facts here and there. Yes, he put himself in all those positions, but it's the fact that everybody knows he's not about that or this, but he is this and this. It's like, well, yeah, everything's out the bag for him. There is no...
Yeah. So
you get to go behind the closed curtain with 6ix9ine. So I think it's the fact that we know everything about him, the good and the bad. It's like you said, well, what is there to clown him then? Because he's like, yeah, I went to prison and I rat. Yeah, that's a fact. Like
especially if you already know what his character is. What are you hating on, anyways? Like,
did you steal that beef from Trippie Redd?
Yeah, I stole that shit.
Stole that shit. Give me that.
And then he put that in his song. He was like, people thought I bought that beef from Trippie. He literally put that as a bar in the song too. And I'm like, that's so funny.
I think people think they need to be polished to the public, but you'd be surprised. You probably would get way more respect and love and admiration from showing the flaws in your process or who you are or whatever, because people have a thirst for authenticity, not some fake caricature that you think they're gonna like.
yeah.
I mean, but then I can't stop laughing that he did all these dishes and bro was still going to Planet Fitness in a puffer coat, fully rainbow hair on the Stairmaster in shorts and slides. Like, that's the most 6ix9ine thing ever. Yeah. And literally, yeah, he got caught lacking because somebody found him. But it's like, he made a good point. He was like, if you got jumped at that gym and those guys that jumped you didn't have a membership, you would sue Planet Fitness, and that's what he did. But then he was like, but if Taylor Swift got jumped here and she sued them, nobody would make that a big deal. People were making it a big deal that he was suing Planet Fitness. But it's like, if anybody else got beat up somewhere and they weren't supposed to be there, oh, you go, yeah, you better get that bag. But when 6ix9ine sues Planet Fitness for like, how did you let these people just get in here and come beat my ass in the bathroom? It's like 6ix9ine is trying to just get more money out. That's bad. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, it's like if he gets jumped, 6ix9ine got caught lacking, and not if anyone else gets jumped, it's like the guys that jumped him, they're bitches. Why would they do that?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like people just want to hate.
There's something about him. I don't know how to even like quantify or measure it, but yeah, I can take a page out of his book with his unfilteredness sometimes. To not be fully scared to just express yourself sometimes, and or just to go for things. I like how he'll post like super cool edited stuff on Instagram, but then literally the most raw, like, I'm laughing, but I can't believe that he's just posting stuff like this.
Or just like to speak your mind too, because like a lot of people have those thoughts in their head where it's like, I shouldn't say that, or because they might think this.
Or you're just
so they
trying
won't
to be,
say it
you're
or
just trying to
speak
be
up.
perfect all the time.
Or just trying to be perfect and sparkly clean when it's like that ain't reality in anyone's world.
Yeah, that makes me think about even what we're doing here, you know, we're yapping, whatever.
If you guys want to watch the rest of this podcast, just go to mystrawberrypark.com, become a member, and the rest of this extended podcast is on our website. The family over there is growing very big. You get early access to all of our podcasts, reaction videos, extra vlogs, and main channel Love Live Serve videos that we only post on our website first. Go check it out.